Welcome back to Mastering Airport English. In today's video, we're going over how to ask about baggage limits in English. Knowing the baggage rules before your flight can help you avoid unexpected fees and make sure your trip starts smoothly. Let's go through some key phrases and tips for checking baggage limits, weight, and size in English. First, if you're not sure about the baggage rules for your flight, it's a good idea to ask the airline directly. You could start with a simple question like, "Excuse me, could you tell me the baggage allowance for my flight?" This is a polite way to ask for the general baggage rules, and the airline staff will be able to give you the information you need. If you're wondering about the weight limits for checked bags, you can ask, "What is the weight limit for checked baggage?" Or, "How much can my suitcase weigh?" These questions will help you confirm the maximum weight allowed, which is usually around 23 kilograms or 50 pounds for economy class on many airlines. Sometimes, you may want to know if there's a size limit for checked bags. You can ask, "Are there size restrictions for checked baggage?" Or, "What's the maximum size for a checked bag?" This way, you'll know if you need to adjust your packing or even get a different suitcase. If you're bringing carry-on luggage, the rules are often stricter. To confirm the limits for your carry-on, you can say, "Could you tell me the carry-on baggage allowance?" Or, "What's the maximum weight and size for carry-on luggage?" This is especially helpful if you're trying to avoid checking a bag and want to make sure your carry-on meets the requirements. If you're traveling with additional items like a backpack or purse, you may want to ask if they're counted separately. You can ask, "Does a backpack count as a carry-on item?" Or, "Can I bring both a carry-on and a personal item, like a purse?" This helps you understand exactly what you can bring on board without extra charges. In case your bag is heavier than the allowed limit, you might be charged an extra fee. To check on this, you can ask, "What's the fee for overweight baggage?" Or, "How much will I need to pay if my bag is over the weight limit?" This way, you'll be prepared if you need to pay an additional fee, and you can decide if it's worth it or if you should remove a few items. If you think you might need extra baggage allowance, some airlines let you purchase it in advance. You can ask, "Is it possible to buy extra baggage allowance?" Or, "Can I pay for an additional bag before my flight?" This can sometimes be cheaper than paying for extra weight at the airport, so it's worth asking ahead of time. If you're flying internationally, the baggage rules might differ from domestic flights. To clarify, you can ask, "Are the baggage limits different for international flights?" Or, "Do the baggage rules change for international destinations?" This ensures you understand any specific rules that might apply to international travel. If you're traveling with sports equipment, musical instruments, or fragile items, you may also need to ask about special handling. You could say, "How should I check in a musical instrument?" Or, "Is there a special fee for sports equipment?" This will help you prepare and avoid surprises at the check-in counter. Once you have all the information, it's a good idea to confirm the details one last time. You can say, "Just to confirm, the weight limit for checked baggage is number kilograms, right? Or so, I can bring one carry-on and one personal item, correct?" This lets you double-check everything, so you feel confident and prepared for your trip. Let's go over some of these key phrases again to help you ask about baggage limits. "Could you tell me the baggage allowance for my flight?" "What is the weight limit for checked baggage?" "Are there size restrictions for checked baggage?" "Could you tell me the carry-on baggage allowance?" "Does a backpack count as a carry-on item?" "What's the fee for overweight baggage?" "Is it possible to buy extra baggage allowance?" "Are the baggage limits different for international flights?" And finally, just to confirm, the weight limit for checked baggage is number kilograms, right? With these phrases, you'll be able to clarify all the baggage rules in English and avoid any last-minute surprises at the airport. Remember, it's always better to ask ahead and make sure everything is clear before you arrive. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Docentes DigitalesTV for more travel English tips. Safe travels, and see you in the next video.